Back to live action. Shout out to DJ JOJ for that mini mix. Shout out to Flush. Shout out to Sully. Shout out to Ali Vegas. You know what I mean? We are the Oddcast, man, and we finally getting to the point of our show where we do our interview. You know what I'm saying? And we got a Queens legend in the building, Royal Flush.
Yes. That's good news.
Word, man. Flush, man, thank you first and foremost for coming down and rocking with us, man. I appreciate you coming down, checking us in the snow. Nonetheless, man.
Well, I mean, it's New York.
That's what it is. Word, it ain't like we in Texas.
That is the excuse, nigga. They moved to Atlanta. Like,
that's a fact.
That's a fact. I'm gonna come out regardless, man.
Nah, that's a fact.
Like my era before the internet, I had to stand outside in this shit. I was in the Chinese food store all night.
No question.
You know what I mean?
No question.
This was it.
No question. Word, man. So Flush, man, how we do things over here, man. You know, we got a brand new audience. Mm-hmm. A lot of our young listeners probably don't know who Flush is, so we gonna do it like this is your first time coming to do an interview. You know what I'm saying?
That's the best. That's
Word
the
to
best,
mother, man.
I mean?
So, who is Royal Flush and where are you from?
My name is Royal Flush. I'm from Flushing, Queens. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the same area as like Kevin Kelly, the boxer,
yes,
Flush
sir.
and Flash.
Flush and Flash.
I'm from the same, neighborhood as Large Professor.
Shout out to Extra P.
Mike Geronimo.
Shout out to Mike G.
Exotic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely from that cloth of Flushing. You know what I mean?
No question.
So yeah, but definitely Flushing.
No question. What was your childhood like growing up in the neighborhood?
Oh, I was different. I was street. You know what I'm saying?
No question.
I was street. You know what I mean? Just one of them kids that, really grew up with no parents. So I had to adapt to the streets to survive. You know what I mean?
Question.
And then I lived with a cousin. My cousin, he was into like house music and dancing. Yeah. So I had to protect him. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be the tough one. You know what I mean? Definitely.
No
so
question.
I had to grow up like that, but it worked. It worked.
No question. So who inspired you to want to become an MC?
I was more of a street dude. So whatever was popping at the time, I know how to catch it. So when hip hop started popping, I knew it was dope because we used to hustle in my building, and my man, we'd get high. We go to 121 Black Princess, if you know where that.
Yes, indeed.
So we'd get high, and then he'd beat on the wall, and I didn't know I could rap, but I would talk about everything that happened that day.
Wow.
Crackhead Terrain came, and then this nigga got punched in the face. So I would just bring it, so I didn't really think I could rap. And then I'm sitting there, and then my mans came to me, he's like, yo, son, Mike Geronimo, and I was like, Mike, because Mike used to hang out with my cousin.
Yes, indeed.
Mike Geronimo was into Little League baseball. I couldn't do nothing. But he was in Little League sports and all that stuff. So I said, oh, Mike, all right, cool. So then I went to the store that night, seen him. Then he said he's shooting a video. The next day I went, they were shooting Shit's Real. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? Then he told me to meet him at a show. I met him at a show, and Irvin didn't perform, and I got on stage, and this whole label liked me. They loved the shit out of me.
So that's how the whole relationship manifested.
Definitely.
Okay. How did you get your name, man?
I was a dude that was from everywhere, and my real name's Ramel.
Yes, indeed.
There's about 100 of those everywhere you go. So I went to Queensbridge, it was 2. I went to Astoria, it was 2. I went to 40, it was 2. So from Flushing, Queensbridge was like, yo, Flush. You know what I'm saying? Flush came in. Shit. And then one time I had we had went somewhere and I had won a lot of money and gambling and whatever, and then I left. And then I was in like a room with a bunch of bitches, and then the bitch like, hey, shit, all you needed was a Royal Flush.
Wow.
So
shout out to the bitches, right?
Yeah. For real. Flush became the name.
That's what it is. So I always wanted to know this, man. Who originated the term wastelands?
My man Tassim did it, because when they did it, we was locked up. I was locked up at the time. I was on the island. And when I called home to visit, they was like, yo, son, nigga, our name is Wastelands. Wow. And I was like, why? He was like, because, look, if you go to that side, it's Long Island City. You go to that side, it's 40. We in the middle of everything. We in the swamp. Like, even going to John Brown High School, I had beef with people from Jamaica, but then I had beef with people from Left Rack, and then I had people from Corona. So being in the Wastelands, we was just, and everybody, we was the most hated. So when I came home, I definitely stick with that. I definitely thought that was dope.
Wow, man. So we're going to take it back a little bit, man. I used to see you in Queensbridge a lot, you know what I mean? From time to time, back in the days, I used to play in, rest in peace, Yami. I played in the tournament, Sudan, do the tournament, Wraparound, you know what I'm saying? Like, I played out there, and I used to see you from time to time.
I played for Mr. Everything.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was there.
So you done tracks with your cousin, Capone, Nature, Prodigy, and Tragedy, but you never collaborated with Nas outside of the sample. Why is that?
And that's my man. That's like my first man. Me and him, we both got like the same type of personality. We both just smooth. So it's just like we won't do it. It's just like we just know we brothers. Yeah. So what I mean. Yeah. If somebody say who you want to do a song with, I would probably say let me do Tragedy, or let me do because I know Nas is my nigga. But if me and him is somewhere and there's a fucking booth and there's a beat on, we're gonna do it. Like that's my heart.
No question.
But never no reason. But I'm gonna make that my bucket list. I think I'll do that for the last album.
Yeah, real talk. I think that needs to be done, man. For real. I just ran across I was like, yo, Flush never really did nothing with Nas. You know what I'm saying? But it's 6 degrees of separation between everybody. You know what I mean?
Nah, I loved it because even coming out like. That's what I was compared to, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Until Ali Vegas came out. Then,
shout out to Vegas.
And they was like, wait a minute, he's spitting that. He know that, so that was dope. You know what I mean? But that was a little younger than my generation, so it was definitely dope, man. When I heard Vegas the first time, I was like, damn, he's so Queens, bro.
Yes, indeed.
So Queens, so swag with it. That's us, nigga. Queens, we swaggy with it.
That's the crazy part about it.
That's it, man.
But that's how it is. Where people like damn, son, how you ain't got no joints with Flush? Yeah. It's the same way. Where it's
wow.
It's like that's my brother. Like I feel like like.
And it's crazy. If he called me anytime and said he need a fucking song,
that's the crazy part about it. It's like
it gotta happen.
That's why when he explaining it, it's like it's the same way you would be like, I mean that's my brother. So it's like. But if we in the same spot,
if there's a booth right here, nigga,
then we get it.
Go
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
sure.
saying. You know what I mean? So that's the crazy part about it.
I got the track. The booth is in my truck. I got it.
That's what I'm saying. She ready.
Tell me what you bought. I'm trying to do that now, man.
Get the Apollos.
Be setting that shit right in their crib.
Word them up.
That's what you bought.
Nigga be asking me for a verse, but I got the studio time.
You can just put you put the laptop, Pro Tools, in the mic.
Yeah, you got to show me. Yeah, definitely. Capone was trying to. He showed me what to do with it, so I got to just order it. And it's something I could just put on my card and pay a monthly payment, so I ain't gotta buy it out.
Easy. You just get on there and you be like, you'll wake up. Before you know it, you be like, hold up, I got 4 albums done.
Plenty time, nigga, 2 in the morning, I just want to spit something.
That's what it's for. You could just get up and be like, oh, shit.
Now we be seeing him on IG, kid. You know what I mean? The beat is on in the background. He got the cup in his hand. He going in on the camera. You know what I mean? Word the mother.
That's my trademark. I mean, most people got words, nigga. I keep a plastic cup. It be my daughter's cup. Sometimes my shit be pink, purple, yellow. Sometimes my shit got Dora the Explorer on it. My shit be different, but fuck it. I drink it.
Yeah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point, though.
So during the Drink Champs interview that everybody seen with Mike on there, man, you kind of held Mike down, and you know what I mean? You really shed a lot of positive light on the situation that was going on within the interview. How did you and Mike come together, and were y'all cool as kids, or was that just through the industry y'all kind of got together?
At the time, like I said, Mike was they was actually older than me, but I was hanging out with the older kids, so I was more street. I was more the guy with the gun, the guy who wilds out. Yeah. So a lot of parents kept their kids away from me. But like I said, Mike was with my cousin, and then once we linked like that, it was just dope. My energy, I was older, you know what I'm saying? Energy was dope, chemistry was dope. My presence alone was something that he was missing. I'm saying, because if you know Mike don't really talk much. Mike's kind of quiet, kind of laid back. Yeah. So I was the person for the vibrant. You know what I mean? So it worked. It worked so dope. So dope.
And shout out to Mike G. He came here a couple months ago, man, with Terry to the Planet Neptune show, man. He definitely came through, show love.
Yeah. So back to the Drink Champ shit, man. I got a lot of heat for that, because a lot of people said, I was stopping Mike from talking. But at the end of the day, man, Mike's my man, but he was talking about everything that went wrong. And at the end of the day, I was the shooter. So, nigga, everything was, nigga, I put my work, like I'm saying, you're not going to sit here and be like, oh, we need help with this, or Jay-Z put me in my car, or this person, nigga, hell no, nigga, I wasn't there that night.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we had marvelous times, nigga.
Of course.
Let's talk about that good shit, nigga.
Of course.
Nah, come on, man. Like, me and him, nigga, like, he was Nas, nigga. He was bigger than life for me, my nigga. Son, bigger than life. The first one to do the fucking MTV crib, all that shit. He was the first, nigga. He was the sex symbol, nigga. I had the best artists with me. So in that situation, I just didn't want people to feel like, nigga, our shit was terrible. Hell no.
Yeah.
I held that, but I held my shit down, nigga.
Nah, Flush let it be known. Like, yo.
Nigga, we was banned from New York because every show I'm punching somebody in the face. Because there was no internet. You know what I'm saying?
Question.
So I just wanted people to know, when you see Mike Geronimo, we come with a stack. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
But, yeah, so that in that interview, that's why I kept stopping him. You know, I'm drinking, I'm comfortable, but we had some good times.
No question.
We had some
Yeah,
good
like
times,
it's like, yo,
man.
like yeah, like it's not about, you know what I'm saying? It's not about getting up there and spilling a bad time. Like, no, let these people, when you get on that platform, let these people know who you are.
Yeah, from the outside looking in, it looked like he was really hurt by the game. And he didn't. You would never know if you didn't know that era. You wouldn't know how impactful Mike was.
Oh my God!
And
I bought Mike's records. That's
why you don't. That's why you don't. That's what I'm saying. What I mean, but that's what I mean by that. Where you don't, because it's a new audience.
Yeah.
So you gotta let them know, like, you
History.
don't. Yeah, you don't want them to be like. That's why. But you know, that's why when they out, people gravitate to him.
Yeah.
Because he's not disgruntled.
Yeah.
Because it's like this shit is only 10% of what I do, my nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not disgruntled. Like,
like hip hop never paid my rent, my
that's
bills,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm like a nigga at the Rucker in hip hop, nigga. I just play ball.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
But
what
I'm not
saying.
in the NBA, man.
Right,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
I'm just that.
Like,
man.
he always, that's what I'm saying. He always.
And I stick to that. And
Solid.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad that I'm not in the lead.
Yeah.
I understand I'm nice, so I'm going to play where I'm good at.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't ever disgruntled.
But yeah,
It's like, yo. So that's what keeps him. That's what keeps, like, the younger generation gravitate to him.
Yeah,
because he not ever on no disgruntled shit.
Right.
Like,
I don't know.
when he has shows and all that, he never on no. He
telling you.
like it's always.
I'm
That's how
walking,
they.
nigga, I don't need no
see him in the
security. I'm walking
bridge.
through the front, nigga. I'm in here, my
Nah,
nigga.
we be
Word to
chilling.
mother.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Yeah.
and that's what it's. You know what I mean? Like, he always. That's what he's always been though.
But
He ain't ever changed.
that's what's missing. Like in my era when I came out, my nigga, like I call myself the governor because I was the
Yes,
type of
indeed.
person that if Queensbridge was having a barbecue, I'll go. If Red Hook is having a barbecue, I'll go. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
And I wear on my jewelry. I don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just think I'm so smooth that I think if a nigga had a gun in my head, I'd probably talk you out of it.
Wow.
Be like, you know what, Flush? Nah, I can get another nigga.
Yeah,
Come back
because-
tomorrow and come see me. Like,
Yeah,
Word.
because
you just respect.
because
what it
it's
is.
respect. It's not even about. It's where you just because what happens is you take that because he's not fronting. So that takes the element of
It takes anything away.
That takes the element of like it's like I said, if your mom tell you not like my mom's when she be like, if you gonna cut, come home. Or if you gonna
Facts.
so
You
that
gonna
took
drink in the
that
crib.
took-
My mother, you
Drink
want to
outside.
smoke, nigga? Bring your company in and
Word.
smoke in the
That's what I'm
room.
saying.
Exactly.
That take the
That's
element
crazy.
out of it
That's
of where
crazy,
you
dog.
like, damn, I ain't really doing nothing. That's you know what I mean.
That's
So where it's
100%.
like where you be like, it take the element out of it of like, yeah, son, I just got flushed. Nigga, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
My nigga, you could have asked him for it.
He would have gave it to you.
You could have asked him for it. He would have gave it to you. You know what I'm
Word to
saying?
mother.
Like that's the difference. You know what I mean?
no
Where
question.
it's not fronting. It's like, yo,
That's who he is.
Yeah,
And that's
no
dope,
doubt.
man.
No doubt. So, what happened with the Blunt record situation? Because that was the label that you was under, correct?
Correct.
So, what happened with that whole situation? How did everything go down?
With Blunt, I was with Mike, and once I started fucking with Mike, I kind of left the streets alone. But at that time, my rent was like $2,500. That's like $7,000 now.
Facts.
Yeah,
Hell
97,
yeah.
2,200.
Word.
Where you was at? You was still in Queens?
Yeah, I was a fresh metal.
Crazy.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
So cool, I'm
Yeah.
hustling. When I started falling with Mike, I kind of fell back. You know, I got caught in a situation.
Yeah.
But at the time, I was on tour with Mike. So while I'm on tour with Mike, I didn't realize that I got the I'm So High out with Mike and Def Jam's asking about me.
Wow.
Interscope's asking about me. But I don't know it. So I'm fucked up, and one of the guys that was there for A&R, the label, heard me and my wife on the phone talking or whatever. He's like, damn, yo, Flush is dope. He's a little fucked up. So cool. The next day I get up, we going to eat breakfast on tour. We in like North Carolina. The president of the label came with a check for $20,000.
Wow.
I didn't know why. I didn't know nothing.
Wait, the president of Bluntwick?
Came 20 bands, man.
That's
check.
crazy.
But I don't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know New York's accent for me. I don't know I'm hot. I don't know if my voice sounds different than everybody else. So boom, they came, gave it to me, and signed a little paper. I didn't realize it was just a sign of paper to say that can't nobody else sign me. So when I got back, that's when like Rob Love and everybody was saying me like, yo, my nigga, yo, what's up? Steve Stout, yo, what's up? I'm like, then that's when Steve Gottlieb was like, nah, nigga, we got him.
Wow.
Get to know him.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was that with that. But I mean, fuck, I can't blame TVT. Shit, they did all right.
Got you.
They got me still here.
Listen, man. You listen. Your name is your name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like no matter. It don't like I always tell people, man. It don't matter. It don't matter where you go play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you that nigga, you that nigga.
Yeah.
Can't nothing stop that. You know what I mean? Like
LeBron proved that, right?
yeah, you
That's
don't
a
matter
fact.
where you don't matter where you go
He
play.
was in 3 teams, right? Got 3 rings.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
we gonna get to that
Yeah,
later
I mean,
too.
I'm just saying.
Hurry up.
But that's what you do.
Nah.
Bars and hoops, right?
That's
But
a
yeah.
fact. You already
That's what I'm saying. It
know.
don't matter where you know what I mean? That's what
Absolutely.
it's about. It don't matter where
Absolutely.
you, because it's like the household name, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Where it's
Yeah.
like, you're going to get the same respect as the motherfucker that got 20 hit records out.
100%.
You know what I mean?
What happens? What happens after Ice Down Medallions fuck the city up?
Facts.
I Down Medallion was hot. Like when I first heard it, I did it with LP and me and Capone.
And hold on, wait.
started-
LP the same one that did Thug Calm Down and all that shit.
everything.
Oh, that nigga's ill, son. That nigga's ill. Now, it makes
man.
sense that he
Yo,
had like
He did the biggies. He did the
yeah,
biggies.
because what's so crazy was, because that's what I'm saying, what's crazy is, that's what I'm saying, you made jean suits hot.
yeah, facts.
Listen, I always credit Mike Geronimo for the snorkel.
Yeah, that was the snorkel. He loved the
He
snorkel.
made the snorkel hot. Mike made the snorkel hot, and he
No, because Mike, you need a fur around your collar.
That's what I'm saying.
He made that
he
shit
made the
hot.
snorkel hot.
Look at my video, nigga. He made me buy that
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. Listen,
Whoa.
he made the snorkel hot. Then when he came out with the, I said, oh shit, he made the jean suit hot.
Yo, son, that shit was.
Everybody started wearing jean suit with white ups.
Word.
I'm keeping it a
You
buck
was
with
waiting.
you.
You had to have a. Your record wasn't hot if it wasn't like Ice Down Medallions.
I'm keeping
like,
it a
word
buck
up.
with you. You
That
had
was
to-
the.
Oh, you wasn't on Clue.
That was a smack.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Everybody
yo,
on
and
Clue, man.
that's what I wanted to ask
Whoa.
you. Like, what was that? Why didn't Clue like?
Nah, he played a couple of my joints. I think a lot of people after a while, once I got money, I was hanging around with a lot of street dudes. I think a lot of people was more intimidated.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People wasn't getting to meet my personality. They was just thinking like, nah, don't
And
fuck
then,
with him.
yeah, and then
You
with
know what I'm
this,
saying?
that-
Don't fuck with him.
Fact.
I'm a teddy bear, nigga.
and
Like,
he's street,
word.
and he's street. So now you gotta understand, he's street,
Yeah.
and it's like anything. If another street motherfucker can't get no money with you,
Yeah.
he
Nah.
gonna be
He
like, yo.
envy you or hate you.
That's what I'm saying.
it.
So you know, if homie got the
Yeah.
if he got street niggas around him
Yeah.
that he can't really even control, that can't
Yeah.
they telling him what to do,
Yeah.
then he like, nah, I can't. You know what I mean? We can't do too much business.
Nah,
Like,
yeah.
we
We
can't
don't
do
know.
business with
Yeah.
them.
Hey, we just can't be Hollywood.
We can't
That's a
control
fact.
them.
Even though I love Hollywood, but people think they got to be so.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
the man, you got to
yeah.
be
That's
on
why I
point.
always-
Yeah,
You can't
yeah.
say nothing wrong to
That's
me.
a fact.
I'm
That's
gonna
what I
check
always
you.
tell people.
Hell no.
I always tell people, like Biggie said, man, great place to visit.
Facts.
And that's
Well,
it.
that's it.
But I'm back in my city. I
That's
can't,
it.
you know what I mean?
That's what Libras do, man. We got the same. We share the same
Yes,
sign. You know
yes,
what I mean?
yes.
But
I mean,
you know,
I respect it.
no question, no question. Yeah, 2-2, kid. We on that.
I mean,
Word
that's
to
just,
mother.
you know me. I'm 222. Man. I'm
Yeah,
a
man.
Pisces.
Yeah, I got a question. Like around when we used to, I used to be in the Coliseum. I used to meet you in the Coliseum. I met you in the Coliseum, right? And then I met you.
You
at
were
the
the Coliseum at one
Yeah, I
point.
was.
You
Yeah, I
know?
was in the
Yeah.
Coliseum.
When
in
I
the
walk in
record
the
store.
Coliseum, I look for you.
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah, definitely all day. But then I was at the Shorty crib and you came through with Mr. Cheeks. Like how y'all
Shout
hooked
out to
up? You and
Cheeks.
Mr. Cheeks, man.
That's my boy. We went through brother love shit. It was more or less, you know what I'm saying, situation. I don't never want to bring it up, but you know, situation we went through as brothers, and something happened and we cleared it up. That's my heart. That's my boy. You know how I knew that was my boy? Because no matter how much tensions we had, everybody around him didn't. They still fucked with me. So that was like, nigga, no, yo, talk to your brother, yo, get that shit right, yo, get it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody promoted that, so that's what got us even tight, man. And me and him now, our relationship is tighter than new friends, my nigga.
It was-
Cause like we done been to hell and back. What
was
more
real.
can happen?
Saying,
No,
it
was
was
more
like this
to
at
happen.
one point.
No,
too,
no,
man.
it was.
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
because real shit happened.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit happened where, and that's what I'm saying.
Niggas don't
where-
come back from that.
Yeah, and
at
he
all.
the street, and he
Wow.
so where it was like certain things happen, and motherfuckers was like, that's when you knew because motherfuckers was like, yo, son, that wasn't even like, oh shit, that was a piece of yours.
Right.
We gonna-
He's involved with
we
that.
want to send that back.
Yes.
Word up.
No, I mean, cause you know, I mean, we know.
No,
but I'm
we
just
know,
saying,
we
be like,
know. Nah,
like,
I
yo,
don't
that
know.
was a piece of yours. Yo, son, that wasn't even for you. We want to send that back.
No
You know what I
doubt.
mean? Nigga, like, nah, nigga, because y'all gonna like, I can't. I'm not
No.
going.
I'm not gonna get into the topics, but at the end of the day, you know, Freaky Ty should still be here.
Rest in
He
peace.
had
Freaky
nothing
Ty.
to do with that, and sometimes that's what it is. I was looking at the internet the other day, and some young nigga, whatever, they killed his grandparents.
Wow.
So it just lets you know, man, dealing with the street shit, sometimes people that don't deserve it get it for other people's actions.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it was one of them situations, man.
Where was something that
And,
could
yeah,
have.
Rest in
it
peace,
didn't
Ty,
have to
man.
happen.
134,
It didn't
man.
have to happen.
That's a
But
fact.
shit, we grew up from it. We understand it, and you know, these are things that we throw on our kids. These are Jews for our kids.
And you learn
no
how to
question.
move. I learned how.
No
That's what I'm saying. I learned how to
question.
move from
Just
because
watching shit.
yeah, where you just have to be the awareness of like, you know what, like it's no invincibility. It's like,
At all.
you know what I mean? Like if it's a war going on outside, let's make sure that everything is in place before we go outside.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Ooh,
fact.
clap it up,
That's
man. That was just so clap it up. Take it in. Prepare yourself before you go
That's a
outside,
fact.
man.
That's
You
a
know what I mean?
fact.
Like,
Put your shit on before
Word.
you leave the house.
That's a fact.
yeah,
Word up,
everybody
man.
feel like they, you know what I mean?
Nah.
Like they too brave. Like, nah,
Yeah.
ain't nothing gonna happen to me.
Yeah, nah.
Like,
Rest
nah.
in peace of Sag Bundles.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what
what
I mean?
happens. Like,
Oh
you can't.
man,
For
kid.
real.
You can't be when you listen. You gotta understand. Like that's the thing. You can't forget where you come. It's like a driver that become a dispatcher and forget what a driver go through.
Yeah.
Facts.
yeah.
Like you gotta understand. Like yo,
Mhm.
like if niggas like yo son, I can't make that move. I'm all the way over here across town.
Facts.
Like nigga, you used to drive. Okay, you know
You know how
what?
to
You
get
can't
there.
make
Right.
that move.
Mm.
You right. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
but that's what happens. Some people
It does.
forget that,
Where they came from.
and they forget that. Yo, look, like no, it's like you made it out, but it's still real killers there.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
These niggas is still hungry.
Word, man.
There's not a projects I can't go to, nigga. And I wear $1 million
that's the-
worth of jewelry.
See?
Yeah.
There's not a
Shout out
project
to
I can't go
Flush,
to.
word.
Because you
Mother.
never fronted.
Yeah, nah.
But
No, but
I see
people love-
the hood niggas and the street niggas, they want to fuck with a person like.
Well, that's what I'm
They
saying.
want, they're like, you know what? I always shoot all these niggas, but this one I want to learn
Yeah, because they'll shoot for you. They be like, yo, son, you need something, holla at me. Because, but that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
Like,
no.
yo, you need anything because you don't. When you don't front, which is no future in. When you
Yeah.
don't front and you like, yo, listen. Like I said, one of the lines that always will stick with me from Pac is when listen. He said, "Cold hard about it, nigga got smoked by a fiend trying to floss
Word
on
up.
him, blind to a broken man's dream." And that's what so many people forget that. Like, look,
Wow.
I'm full, but this motherfucker's still hungry.
Yeah.
So I can't just be like, respect my
smoke from a
fullness and I ain't
fiend.
gonna respect your
Got
hunger.
smoke from a fiend because he flossed on him.
Word to
That was-
mother.
Blind to a
Oh,
broken man's
wow.
Blind
dream.
to a broken man's
That's
dream.
crazy.
Like that
Facts.
shit is on my wall when I get up in the morning. I say,
Nah, that's
okay,
dope. That's
Okay.
an everyday life saying, man.
yeah, you
That's a
can't
fact.
be, you can't be blind to people hunger,
Nah,
man.
hell no.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm here to help, man. I'm here to help.
No doubt.
Always.
No doubt. So just taking it back to your debut album, the Ghetto Millionaire album.
Ghetto Millionaire.
Of course, like my brother Sully said, Ice Down Medallions was the one that was crazy, but worldwide, that
What came first? It was Worldwide.
I
Worldwide was
think
first.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
I came out with I think moving
on
Dwellers
Your
in the
Week
Rotten
Produ-
Apple was first, white label. Then Moving on Your Week Productions was
Yeah.
like my first single with my
Yeah.
man on the Beat Miners, and then my cousin Randy was going to jail, and they had just did the LA, and it was going back and forth with
Yeah.
that shit with the West Coast shit.
yeah,
And then my cousin said, damn, so LES came through to do Nas and
Shout
shit.
out to
That's why I said we was so
LES.
tight.
Yeah.
So LES came through. You know, LES plays like an old sample. It could be Heartbeat or whatever. That's his shit. So when he played that, I'm like, that. I called LES to the studio because I wanted to get some type of fly shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But nah, he played that shit. And my cousin was like, nigga, get on that. I said, the beat is just going what the fuck am I saying to this, bro?
Nah, that's how LA is though.
Yeah, so he said, nah. He said, you know what? He said, we always go to LA and I don't want you to get trapped off. He said, who's letting these niggas step on the buildings? Who's letting these niggas violate? So I was like, damn, my nigga, I'm just coming out. I got to talk about Bad Boy and Biggie.
Wow.
He said, fuck it.
So it was really a Bad Boy back. It wasn't a West Coast. Oh,
Keep your mind
shit.
on Queens when
Yeah.
the dogs start
barking.
barking.
That's a fact.
I said, you just a boy, you're not bad enough, bad boy. Niggas get shot with no evidence. Who gets who shot who. Like, nah, I threw a couple in.
Couple of
Wow.
shots.
It's supposed to be competitive. It's a competitive sport.
Nah, facts.
It's a
Facts.
competitive sport. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because I got this song out. I'm that nigga. So I'm with Mike Geronimo. He fucking with Irv. So Irv got to meet Jay-Z. I'm with them. So now he got to meet Jay-Z, but Jay-Z's in the studio with Biggie doing Brooklyn Finest.
Yes.
So they walking in the studio,
Yeah.
and Little Caesar coming outside to smoke. He said, nah, Flush, come with me outside. So I got outside, he's like, Flush, Biggie in there, don't do that, whatever. So I respect Lil C's, word of mother.
Wow.
So Lil C's brought me outside. He said, nigga, I love you, bro. He said, you know, the song, the tension. You know what I mean? He said something with the locks, niggas from Queens. He said, we know what's going on.
Yes,
Yeah. They didn't know where that went. Niggas sitting on the soup. Some nigga, yeah, it was me. They was talking about. But yeah, he definitely helped me out that situation.
Wow.
Definitely.
Wow.
I mean, I've been a couple times. I was in MNG's one time, you know, that spot I used to eat in Harlem.
Yeah.
I had seen C Gatto, and C sitting there, and I walk in, he know what's going on. He look at me, he pull his shit up, I pull my shit up.
Wow.
He said, have a good breakfast. I told my nigga, I just seen him because we just did a video together. So he got his home with her. He said, you remember that? I said, hell yeah, I remember that, bro. That was dope, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's how.
that's crazy.
But see, that's what I mean.
Repping
like,
Queens, right?
that's how you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Facts.
See, that's who I.
No, nigga, y'all was from Jamaica. Y'all was good, nigga. I was from Flushing. Niggas thought Brooklyn. I'm from Flushing Avenue. No, nigga, in Queens. You know what the Globe is?
Listen, you know, I love Flushing. I was out. That's the only place you.
Y'all niggas put Flushing on them.
You know, that's the only place you can get the Expo hat, man.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Facts.
That's the only
True
town
story.
in Queens where you could go get the Expo hat.
Shout out to
Damn,
Bay.
son.
That's
Word
what
to
I'm saying.
mother.
Come
You know
on,
he was
man.
on his shit.
Word to
like,
mother. Facts.
I was over there. I was them
know
blue
where
and
to get
red
that.
buildings. I was over there in the blue and red buildings across from McDonald's. I'm out there on Parsons like this. What's up?
Wow.
That's where Parsons and Casino meet and
That's
shit.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
over
yeah.
there,
Hell
man.
yeah.
You see
Hell
it?
yeah. I had a lot of good times over
Yeah,
there. Word to
I
mother.
lived right there, right across the street from McDonald's.
Wendy's was
Y'all had a lot of hip hop going on
Yeah,
over there.
word, Wendy's.
I just realized how much between
Queens,
Large,
man. Queens is just we
Yeah.
just
you,
that.
Mike, in the same.
Listen,
Facts.
Then Jamaica's right there.
and then Corona with G Rap,
right
like
there.
you got
Yeah.
everything is right then left,
But
right.
Mike was from Hollis, right? Mike Geronimo.
Hell no. See,
He's
that's
from
your
Flushing.
fault.
Shout out to
Flushing.
Jay.
Where you from?
Just because he did that
Flushing
first video, goddamn it. He is all the way Flushing,
Oh,
man.
Flushing
Yeah,
too?
we used to.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to.
Like, him and Large Professor live in buildings across, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
I grew
like
up
that.
everywhere.
Yeah,
in
he
Queens,
was
that's what I'm saying.
Gangsters.
all Flush. I mean, you know, he
Grew up
was
everywhere
messing with
in Queens.
Irv at the time,
Oh,
so
okay,
you know
okay.
that's where it
Each
went.
different part of Queens is like a different.
No, it's a different. That's what I'm saying. That's why I grew up in every part of Queens.
Each
That's
part
what
of
I'm
Queens got its own signature.
I
It's
stayed in
different.
Queens with Flushing. I was in Flushing, you know what I mean? Then
Yeah.
I was in Left Rack in the London buildings and all that.
Shout out to
running
Left
through the
Rack.
tunnels.
Shout out to
I was in the
We
Brazilian
running-
building, section
yeah,
3.
We running through
Into
the tunnels. know what I
Section
mean?
2. You go to remember
Yeah,
the store in
can
section
take-
2?
Because you can go, look, you go from the laundromat and you just
Yeah,
go through
yeah,
the tunnel.
yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
can be
Big,
outside.
no,
In
lovely
the left
way,
rack,
man.
right? I'm running from his bitch crib. I said, "Oh shit, there's a barber shop in the basement." That's what I'm saying. I got a whole haircut.
Yeah,
Word.
yo, you go, if you make it if they running down on you, if them people running down on you,
Yeah.
and you make it to the
you
the
could
basement, you good. You could
Yeah,
come
you
out on
out,
the other
son.
side of the town.
Yeah.
You be on Junction before
Yeah.
they even know what's going on.
You on the
100%.
highway.
Yeah, like this. What's up?
100%.
We
Yeah.
good.
Word, man. So how did you get into writing for Old Dirty, man? What was it like working with him?
Old Dirty.
Damn.
I used to mess with It was Bo and Lee. These are my people that's from Brooklyn. They managed him. Well, first time I met the nigga, Old Dirty, he was with these two kids, Bo and Lee. They like, they like black and Chinese,
Yeah.
so they look like they're about something. You know what I
Wow.
mean? Which they are. So when I first met him in the tunnel, this nigga Old Dirty's in there. He got like $40,000 in the back sweatpants pocket. So I'm looking at with my niggas. I'm looking at, and these two niggas looked at me and said, Like, nah, you ain't gonna fuck with him tonight.
Wow.
And then maybe like 6 months later, I had got up with them through some people I knew from Harlem at the gambling spot, and they was managers, and they started managing me, and Dirt was locked up.
Yeah.
So as they managing me, cool, we doing good. And then Dirt came home, and he just gravitated to me like his fucking brother.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Man, the crazy thing is that you wrote for him, and the crazy thing is I remember this is when I first met you, like on Park Avenue in Flushing, Hill Crib. The reason why I remember that is because that was the first time that Hill let me hear "Where's Your Money."
Oh my God!
Word the mother.
I just
Flush
with
came.
Buster.
Yes.
So with Buster.
Flush came with the projector. They over there. I'm over here. As soon as he left, he threw the joint. I'm like, what the?
Oh shit.
So,
Word.
and it was like a movie. Like
Word.
to get into writing for him, I actually had to turn into him. You know what I'm saying? I had
How
to
was
damn near-
that?
it was a transition of my life, man. I had to look through his eyes, and being with him is no. It was just, I knew him coming home, it was more the drugs they had him on in jail and what he was going through, so that kind of put it down. But being around him and he wasn't on the drugs, that's what I accepted. I wanted to create, I wanted the same nigga at the Grammys to take the mic and talk. I wanted that, you know what I'm saying?
No question.
So I would just come get him and he'd just call me and we just hung out. He was just so dope. So dope. I couldn't excuse him for the things he do that made him.
Yeah.
I just had to go along with it and make sure he did it respectfully.
No question.
You know what I'm saying?
No question.
So whatever he did, nigga, it's a minimum to it. You
No
know
question.
what I'm saying? But definitely hanging out with him, I learned him. He was dope. So yeah. So while we sitting there, Swiss had called, and we in the studio with Swiss, and Swiss is playing some shit, and Dirt's just looking like I want to body it, but he don't know where to go with it. So I said, hey, walk me to the bathroom. So we go in the bathroom, like, yo, listen to this, bong, bong, bong.
Yeah.
He said, thank you, bro.
Wow.
So we go in there, he hear my little two, he write more. Boom, come in the bathroom again. All right, so we go back to the bathroom, give him 2 months. So then it works from that. And then once Dame said that they was ready for the album and Kanye, and I was like, you know what? We ain't gonna do it in the bathroom no more.
Wow.
Come to my studio in Queens, and I was cool with his managers. I'ma lay the whole song, and he's gonna copy it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And that was only because of his health issues.
Yeah.
Cause and like I said, my nigga, that wasn't Royal Flush writing for a nigga. I had to actually turn into Old Dirty Bastard. I had to be the same nigga with food stamps with the kids applying. I had to turn into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they say, anybody from the nigga that did fucking what's his name, Jamie Foxx, and he had to play fucking
Ray Charles.
Ray Charles.
Yeah.
You had to get the nigga. When I looked at Jamie Foxx, I thought that was Ray Charles.
Facts.
To this day.
Well,
Facts.
to this day.
Facts.
So that's how I got into it with Dirt. So never to take away his legacy of what he did, my nigga. But at that point, it was time for me to make a movie about his legacy
No
and
question.
give him his last album.
And
So
that's-
I got into character.
And that song was
Word.
nuts. Word
John,
the
what
mother.
up? Big
Shout out to
John.
Hilly
But
Hill
the
on
Russell,
beat.
the Russell Jones shit,
Yeah.
was shit with me and Mac 10.
Yeah.
I wrote that whole album too.
That's what I'm
Word,
saying.
word.
Like a lot of people didn't know. That's why I'm like, man, talk your
Yeah,
shit.
I ain't know
you
he
know
was a
what I'm
writer
saying?
too. That's
Talk
crazy.
your shit. That's what I'm saying. Talk your
Big
shit.
John Thomas Scott.
For
Oh,
real.
shit.
You know
On
what
the
I
arm.
mean? So earlier you explained Large. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Large, King of Flushing. Explain to people what Large, the crib was like, because everybody used to come through there.
Queens Lounge.
Queens Lounge.
I swear I met everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I was more down the block. They was from Carlisle Towers, and he was the shit. Right. So they would call me. Sometimes it was kids. If I came up there, they'd be scared or whatever. But then Large and the real niggas from up there, they accept me. So when I was up there, I remember like Bismarck came through in the Nautica van.
Damn.
Quest Nautica van.
What?
Oh my
Damn.
God. And then just seeing Q-Tip come through and seeing Pete Rock come through and like I said, Nas was going out with my man CeeLo. I mean, my man's sister. Not CeeLo, my man's sister. So it was just like Nas was there every day. Everybody was there every day. It was just dope. And they accepted me.
Yeah.
It was like there was more. They didn't know what Karen and I coming.
Yeah.
But if I didn't come with nobody, those are my niggas. So I would do that in the morning. You know what I mean? I'd get up and I'd vibe with them. Large love me. And I wasn't shy. Large, I have turntables and I just hold shit and talk shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got in definitely with them with that. I got to meet a lot of people with that too though. Whoa.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what's
like I
up.
said, everybody, you gotta go through Large. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Tell
God.
a story about when you was
Large.
spinning for
That was crazy. First time I went to record, it was so crazy. I went to record with Large, right?
Yeah.
And we was in the studio on Merrick. So I went in the studio. So my
Basement.
my
His
man
crib,
J
yeah,
Rap took
yeah,
me over
yeah.
there. You know what I mean, Rap took
Love
me
Rap.
over there. So we go over there. So eyes low rhyme, everybody rhyme, and then it's my turn to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I start rhyming. he turned the beat off. He was like, "Nah, we don't do that here." So I was like, "We don't do what?" He's like, "Nah, we don't say other people rhymes and shit here." So Rap he like, it's no way, cause he like, it's no way, son, is that nice. Cause you gotta understand, like he with Esco all the time.
Facts.
No.
So when he hearing me,
Facts.
he like, nah, we don't do that here. He was like what? So Rap is looking like everybody like what? He's like, nah, we don't say other people rhymes here.
That's crazy.
So Rap is like, he's like, he's like, yo, Rap, it's no way he's that nice. It's no way. And he was like, no, this is.
Nah.
Everybody was like, no, this is who.
No, we all did it.
No, that's
No, I'm sorry, I'm here. We all did it, nigga. We just couldn't believe that you actually had the metaphors and you know what I mean, and knowing that Nas was in Queensbridge and we don't know what project you was from or what hood and what crackhead you was from, and you had that same lingo, my nigga, and that shit was oppressing to us, my nigga. Word. Large called me, Q-Tip called me, everybody. When you came, we just couldn't believe it, my nigga.
Wow.
And then niggas started saying, he's from Long Island. I said, nah, not rhyming like that. No, he's not from Long Island. He's from Queens. We gotta do some more homework. Word, we gotta do some homework. But my nigga, it was just if you had this element of life to come out, boy, you would be bigger than gold, my nigga. You would be with like the baby is. You would be that. I mean, your wordplay was crazy coming from a kid. I mean, you was a kid to us, and your wordplay was
I was.
spectacular, bro.
I used to give them the night off. Like, no, it was great. We was out because we was in the hood one time. We on the side of the park.
Yeah.
I remember
And
that.
motherfuckers start rhyming.
And they like, you go.
Yeah,
You're
because
like,
we
nah,
supposed to just
right.
cipher. Like they got a show and all that to go to.
No question.
You know what I mean? So it was just like they just chilling. It's him, Cheeks, everybody just chilling.
Shout out
But
to Cheeks.
what's the name? Shout out to my niggas. You know what I mean? Like Gang Green, they going at them though.
No,
Because they trying to pick with them, and I'm like, nah, it ain't even that type of party. So then my son, shout out to my niggas still living. He was like, so why don't you rhyme then, Big Mouth? I was like,
Wow.
are you talking to me? It was a Lion King moment. They call me this.
If I could rewind, I was some shut up. You the fucking big mouth.
Word the mother.
And I was just like, and that's when it was like, that's when it was him, Cheeks, Big L was
Big
with
L
him.
was there.
And I just
Because we matter of fact, that's that day, me, Big L, and Cheese hung out, and we was doing the Queen's Most Wanted. So it was Queen's Most Wanted. We did.
And I'm just like, no, like everybody
That's
just chilling,
crazy.
chill out, and it absorb the atmosphere, cool out. Niggas ain't want to do it, so I'm like, okay,
Bodied it.
bang, 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 bang.
Bodied it.
Chill out.
He bodied it so much. People was coming back and say, "So what did that word mean?" we have you. We have internet, nigga. We couldn't Google that shit. Right? We gotta go to the library tomorrow and find that word out.
Word the mother. Word.
Nah, it was that shit was oppressing to me, man.
Yeah.
That was oppressing, man. You know.
Yeah.
I'm happy to give you your flowers while I'm here,
Shout
bro.
out
Because
to
my nigga, you.
Yeah.
You know, I always talk about my big brothers. I be like, yo, I always tell him, like, grew up I'm like, how you expect me to be? I grew up around under the illest.
No
You know what I mean?
question.
I grew up around the illest queen. It was
No
like,
question.
what you want?
Nigga, if we had these same fucking outlooks that these niggas got, bro, you would
Oh,
be.
you know how we listen.
Telling
But you know,
It
but
ain't
that's
over.
the thing.
I say I would be
It
the
ain't
star.
over.
I'd be hip hop
It's a
above.
new beginning.
It ain't over. It's a new beginning. You know what I mean? It's a whole new beginning. Word to mother.
Time to get it.
Y'all niggas still function. Y'all niggas.
And the bad part that we wasn't raised into it, so we don't know how to finesse it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the time, we ain't got no choice but to learn it.
No
I
question.
mean, even these young kids that do the little swipe shit and get that money,
Yeah.
they not telling our old asses nothing.
Oh, for nah.
Nigga, they gonna buy 10 bust down watches and tell you they don't know how they got it.
Yeah.
They had their
That's
jewel.
what
These young niggas said, "Listen, the old heads, we not telling them." So that loop we had to work for.
No question.
But we gonna learn how to work this internet shit, bro.
No
Oh,
question.
yeah.
We gonna finesse this shit.
And that
bro.
album is,
Speaking
this
of
new
that,
album is stupid.
yeah, word to mother.
Oh, they in trouble.
Word.
No, but I don't want just me to post it. I want you to post it. I want you.
No,
nigga,
that's
we
what I'm
all gotta
Yeah,
post.
we
My
gotta-
man Roy Rap said, "Nigga, I post everything you do, nigga." Fuck it.
It's
If
gonna
I'm
be-
with you every day, nigga, I'm gonna post you every day.
It's gonna be stupid.
Oh,
That's
my
what this
God.
is all about. Word to
I gotta,
mother.
matter of fact, I gotta send you the joint.
For real.
I need you
Oh,
on
I do.
this album.
Word
Is
to
stupid.
mother.
I have to put him.
Word to
You
mother.
have to be on this album. This album
I'll
is
do
stupid.
it.
Yeah,
I'll
Shy
do it.
Money produced the whole joint.
Shout out to Shy
That's
Money.
my heart.
Yeah, you know
That
how
was
we,
my heart. You know, he got like 3 or 4 on the first album.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. We
no
go
doubt.
hard, like,
My heart.
No
oh
doubt.
no, this album is stupid.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So one of your last projects, man, The Governor Part 2 dropped, and it was through like a collaboration with like Eric Sherman. How did that relationship form?
Oh, that's my nigga. I mean, those are just like my man. And those are just people that just know a nigga's worth and
Yeah.
just say fuck it, nigga,
Yeah.
do it. You know, like I could sit home and I could have all these songs, but if they ain't going nowhere, I don't give a fuck. Like some niggas won't throw it out. Nah, nigga, I ain't getting 10,000, nigga. If I'm getting $200 a week for motherfucking ASCAP for this album, I didn't even think was gonna do shit.
Word.
Comfortable for me.
No
You know
question.
what I'm saying? And it's
I
just people
agree.
that believe in you. You know what I mean? It's people that believe in, and they definitely believe in me.
No
you know
doubt.
what I mean?
No doubt.
It's crazy because Eric Sherman had did a song and I thought he was talking about me, and I had did a comeback to him.
Oh.
But then now mad people is putting it on the internet now
Wow.
because he said something flushing. All my cats be busting, serving y'all customers and fake ass hustlers.
Oh.
So yeah, think about it. Think about that. But so when I heard it, somebody came to my attention, like, "Yo, son, he talking about you." So I did like a little diss record. But now that's my heart, though. That's my heart.
No, it happens. Like,
Yeah,
listen,
that's
it
my
happens
heart.
like that. You know what I mean? Where it's like, because you gotta understand.
Look, when y'all leave here, y'all gonna Google that shit.
Word to
But
mother.
you know how we think like that. Where
Word.
like, hold on, because you looking like that's how I would have put it. That's how I would have hit
Flushing
it.
fake ass. I'm a hustler.
Like, hold up, I would have hit it that way. So hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
But even if he did it that way, it must have been something at the time. Whatever. That's my heart.
No,
though.
but that's
and
my-
then like his manager Bernard. That's my first cousin. That's my heart.
Oh.
That's
okay.
my
Bernard
guy.
Alexander?
Bernard is
Yeah,
my
yeah.
Nigga, that's my father's brother's son.
Wow.
like no, that's my like no, that's my guy.
Okay.
He the
That's
one.
my
Who,
heart.
that's how we did. That's how me and E did the joint. Cause he told E, he like, hold on. He like, yo, hold up, you got Vague over there?
Yeah.
Don't let him leave.
Yeah.
Bernard co-signed it. It's a go.
Yeah, he was like,
Bernard,
Wow.
that's my heart.
Yeah, Bernard was like, yo, don't let him leave. I'm on my way over there.
Oh, yeah, go.
Like, all right, we about to- we
Go
gonna-
ahead. We gonna take
We
it
got
to
the
a short.
Oddcast joint anyway.
Yeah, we
Play some
gonna
music.
we
Get
gonna
out.
take it to a music break. You know what I'm saying? When we come back, we gonna get into a little bit more raw flush. Word the mother. Jay, what you got over there, Jay? Back to live action. Shout out to DJ JOJ. Word. So we gonna get we towards the end of our interview, man. So flush, we gonna get into a little bit of the sports side of things.
Let me tell you one
Go ahead,
thing
go ahead.
about me though. I
Let's
think
go.
any interview I do, I'm gonna do a part 2.
Oh,
So we gonna go to Drink Champs. I did myself, right?
that's sir.
And then I snuck in with Mike Geronimo.
Let's go.
Anything I do, I'm gonna do a part 2. So
It's
this
all
is part
good.
1. I got a lot more to talk about.
Come back through. Nah, you
But,
can always come back through, kid. For real.
This was definitely one interview out of all mine that was definitely one of my top 2.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
appreciate you,
'Cause
King.
it was
Word
just
up.
it was like y'all let me be me and didn't want to say nothing to humiliate myself.
Nah, we don't do that. Nah, hell no. We don't do that.
Nah. And when I said it to him on the image, he's like, nah, nigga, we ain't gonna ask you that.
We don't do
Nah,
none of
nah,
that.
we don't do
Like,
none of that,
over
man.
here, it's like
Just
Man.
kick it, my nigga. Family.
Yeah.
Like
family.
that's the whole point.
Facts.
where
It's
like,
6
when you
degrees
come
of
in-
separation around this whole room. You know
Yeah,
what
when
I'm
you
saying?
come
Like,
here, we
come
just
on.
like You know, come on.
Yeah.
You my
Now when it
brother,
comes to
I ain't-
sports, though,
That's what we's gonna get into.
I'm in a million fantasy leagues.
So-
Nigga, I am sports.
I try to tell
So-
I am sports.
So I understand you was a coach, football coach too,
Yes,
huh?
yes. I was a football coach for 10 years for the Bayside Raiders.
Shout out to Rob Horn.
Yes. Out of 10 years I
Word.
went there, we went 10 years unbeatable.
Shout out to J Mel, man. Word, man.
Definitely did that. Like, I be looking at some of the kids that I coach, man, and some of them turning 21, 22. So they be looking at me like, Coach, I'm like, I'm happy for you.
Word.
bro.
We actually got one of your players here. He got a show every Sunday. Little Malik. His father's Rob Horn. Malik the
that's
mayor.
my heart.
Word
That's
the
my
mother.
heart.
Word. So he got a show here too, man, on Sundays. You know what I mean?
Malik,
Yeah, Malik the mayor. Word up, man.
that's my heart.
So we gonna do a little sports rapid fire, man.
Yes.
Giants or Jets?
Giants all day.
Knicks or Nets?
Not right now.
Yeah.
Because I know it's
Yo, babe.
about to fuck my whole Queens credibility.
I'm about to be like,
Yo, babe.
Whoa.
As a friend,
Yo,
babe, I appreciate
babe.
it.
Yeah, come on, babe. How you gonna do that? Let's go.
Bernard King, Knicks.
Talk about it.
Because he's seeing Kyrie Irving, Kevin.
I'm seeing the best
Don't
three in
lose
the
it.
world right now.
Don't lose it. Flush him.
I'm Bernard King in it. I'm Oakley in there. I'm Starks in it. Knicks.
Is Tom Brady the GOAT?
Of course. Nigga, I've been watching Tom Brady since goddamn college. And the bad part is that once he went to fucking where he went to goddamn Pistons. Wait, what is that? Patriots.
Yes.
It was like at that time as a black dude, it was hard.
Facts.
It was hard for me to go for Brady. Like everybody looking at me, nigga, come on, you sell out, nigga, word. I'm like, no, but he's fucking great.
That's
my
a
nigga.
fact.
So then once he left to Tampa, I told niggas he gonna get that ring.
No
He gonna
question.
get that ring. All right.
Shout out to my man Vague. You know
Oh
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying?
nigga,
He took
I'm
it.
10 bands up on that bet.
Woo!
I'm 10 bands up on that bet. Guaranteed.
Damn.
So
Guaranteed.
listen, I told you. Listen, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Anything that's a business, you don't ever put your heart in. You put your money in.
Shout out to Vague.
You don't ever put your heart in. I didn't even watch the game. I knew who was gonna win.
Words of
I
wisdom.
told you. I said, yo, the fix is in.
Words of
Even
wisdom.
when my team win, the fix is in
Yeah.
because they gotta sell it.
Nah,
They
they
gotta sell
smoked him. I can't front. They did him dirty without having his lineman was
Nah,
out.
but
That was
the
it.
fix is in. They gotta
His
make sure.
lineman was out, both
because-
sides.
Yeah, because
in the center.
No, because what happens is
He was
this.
running for his life.
No, because what happens is
I
no,
can't front.
no,
Yeah,
because
Kelsey.
Yeah, and-
Do you
But
see
Flood,
what they had over
he had
Nah,
no
but-
protection,
but-
though.
but
He
this
had no
what- but no,
protection,
no,
Flood.
but this why they had the.
So how you get there all year?
No, they was there all year.
it was
So
there.
remember,
So every team,
Nah.
they wasn't good with
nah,
protection.
the reason why Vague saying the fix is in, because remember the two linemen, they had COVID. The center went out with COVID. They
Because
took
look,
his
my-
whole line out for the Super
sometimes-
Bowl.
Yeah, because what
true,
happens
that's
is
true.
this: when you that great, like when you that great, like how Pat is, when you that great,
Yeah.
like a Michael Jordan, like when you that great,
Yeah,
you can't leave nothing to risk.
100%.
Like where it's like okay, we can have the fix in, but he could like when you that good and you could just look, he throwing the ball in the
Yeah,
in the
nah, he
air,
was-
and
he was side-arming them, yeah.
What I'm saying is they got to take all that element out. Like when I knew when, like how I won the bet when the Cleveland Cavaliers went against the Golden State Warriors
Yeah.
for like the third time. I said, oh, Cavaliers gonna beat them because they can't have LeBron lose to them 3 times because they can't sell it no more.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But they got to take everybody out to leave no chance.
Yeah.
Because Steph Curry that good. So it's like if you leave him any chance,
Yeah.
he can just hit a shot by mistake and
Facts.
damn that fucks everything up.
That's how you
Facts.
think Tampa took it?
Yeah.
He sit here every Friday with this, man. We go through this every Friday.
I'm a fighter.
Every
That's my
Friday.
I'm a fighter.
Every
Look,
Friday.
because they
Crazy.
can't.
Every Friday, Flush.
Listen,
So 2 linemen would have made that score closer?
Every
they would have beat them.
2 linemen?
Yes, if he can stand up, if he's standing up, if Pat Mahomes got time, they will crush them.
The two
They
linemen?
listen. They dominated. Listen, it was 14-2 for a reason. Like them boys is that the boy is that good. This what I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell you is. Look what they did with the linemen when they was in Tampa the first time. They crushed Tom Brady in them. because he was able to stand up straight. So you can't leave none of that
Aight,
to
man.
chance.
No,
Don't start that.
No, I'm just
Listen,
telling.
Don't start that
Mike
today.
Evans wasn't playing and AB wasn't there.
That's a fact.
my nigga.
That's a fact.
No.
crazy.
AB was there.
no.
Oh, you talking about the first game?
Yeah.
Okay, Sammy Watkins wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Mike,
That's their deep threat.
Said Sammy Watkins.
Sammy Watkins
Yo,
didn't do it
Big,
last
stop
year when
it,
they
man.
won.
Yes, let me tell you
Yo,
something.
Big.
No,
See,
nigga.
Stop,
because
man.
y'all looking at it the wrong way.
Nigga, that
Let me
white
tell you
boy
something.
in
No,
the middle
you're
and-
looking at it the wrong way. Let me explain to you what Sammy Watkins does. Listen, the reason why they got Sammy Watkins is because of the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers, without Sammy Watkins, you could play zone on the Kansas City
You
Chiefs.
gonna
Listen,
tell us Kansas
No, listen.
City
You
revolves
can play-
around
you can-
Sammy Watkins?
Yeah.
God, I'm
It's
looking-
not about-
He gonna
no,
sell you.
it's not about. It's not about. See, you looking at it the wrong way.
Sammy Watkins, and he don't get picked to the 9th round.
Listen,
But
it's not
Sammy
about.
Facts.
It's
In
not
fantasy,
It's,
word
it's
to
not
mother.
about the numbers, man. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
So you
What
say he
happens
take the
is-
top off the defense.
Yeah, now you can't zone. You can't zone. It's like having shooters. When you could drive and you got shooters spreading the floor, it don't matter. The shooter could be. It don't even matter. The shooter could be bubblegum young, but if he could hit a 3-pointer, he taking that defender out with him.
So I know this one. This one gonna get on the base.
Experience got them.
That's
Nah,
I'm telling
that
you.
nigga that been in there 8 times got them, my nigga.
Nah,
'Cause,
I'm telling you,
look
10
who-
times,
look
7
who's running for
Ws.
him. We got Fournette and then who are like
Listen.
he got no complete team.
He does.
His
That team
experience
is crazy.
compared to Kansas City.
Yeah, if you once you get past like the first 5, you still keep going on the Bucks.
Fuck offense. Kansas City was #1 defense.
They was the number one
Facts.
defense.
Yes, they
Y'all had the
was.
number one defense.
No, behind
Y'all got
us.
Sue.
we-
Y'all got Sue, JPP.
no,
Like, come on, stop it, Bob.
We was tied.
Hey,
We was tied, and after that series, that's how we became number
No,
one.
what I'm
we
telling
was
you is
tied
that,
going
listen,
into that.
What I'm telling you is, I'm telling you, it's whenever the fix is in, they can't. You can sell Tom Brady now. You can't if Tom lose, then it's up in the air. He win. Look, get your 7th. Now the league could forever make money off that. And now it's like, okay, cool. Now we bring you back the same way they did Tom. When Tom won it, then he lost it, then he came back and won 5.
They gonna be super
Hey,
tight
yo,
with this one.
Listen,
Word.
if I'm having a fight and a nigga tell me to lose, once I'm losing to that nigga punch me too hard, it's serious. It's like smack boxing.
Nah.
Word the mother.
Once
slap
I
the
feel you
facts.
kicking my,
Word.
I'm sorry, my defense mechanism is
Yeah.
not gonna allow you
But
to
he not,
win.
but what I'm
Yeah.
saying is,
So
he
they
not,
didn't back down.
he
No
not
question.
worried because he gonna get.
Then make
He
it
gonna
close.
come back and-
Facts.
Don't lose by 20 something.
You
Make
can.
it close.
It's okay.
Facts.
Yeah,
Make it
It's
close.
okay.
If
Now
you
when-
lose by 3 points
Now
and
when- no,
somebody fell because they didn't
Now
want to
look,
kick the
now
ball
look, look,
by 20,
Now when he come
Yeah.
back,
fourth quarter you had no wins.
now when
They ain't scored not one touchdown.
now when they
That's crazy.
when
The
listen,
same score from the third quarter was the fourth quarter.
Now when they-
My man
listen.
went double the price.
hold on,
Nothing changed, nigga.
hold on. So you
Listen,
telling
you up
me-
20, so we're going to
No,
score
no.
2 times
First
and
of all,
still
you-
let them
you
win.
up- You up? It's 14-9.
Win, first quarter?
No, look, it's 14-9, right?
First quarter.
14-9. No, right before half, it's 14-9, and then niggas is getting penalties out. Like, oh, niggas, shit they ain't been doing all year.
Man, they got
No,
sloppy. Big game,
Shit
they
ain't
got
been-
sloppy.
shit- No, shit they ain't been doing all year, right? Niggas like, oh,
It's
yeah.
a big game. They ain't playing the Super Bowl all year.
But
The nerves is different.
No, they played in the Super Bowl last year. They know what this is like.
Look who they was
They know
playing.
what this is
Who
like.
was they playing?
They know what this is
They
like.
wasn't
Yeah, so-
playing Brady.
So they
Brady
Right.
got put out by the East.
Yeah.
Listen,
They
they
wasn't
know what
playing
this
Brady.
is like. Listen.
Vig, I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
Yeah.
No, but now when they get back to when that's
Yeah,
the
watch
same.
this one.
No,
That's
when
like
the same
saying
Super Bowl.
Jordan's dope. He was gonna win a ring with the Wizards. No,
So what you saying? How's that? That's
so-
not saying he's dope. He's gonna win the- that's-
that just mean like just because you good a couple years before, you know, he was good a year before. He's not good. He's going against a veteran. Like
Now
the
when they
best.
now when they run that back next year, right? And Kansas City win, then you'll see what I'm talking about. It's big business.
No,
So-
but
Now they can sell it because what's gonna happen is now
I gotta wait for that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Now they can sell it. And when
I'm-
they can sell that now, and then when they
I'm-
can sell it, when he get the 5 or 6. Now they can sell him getting the 7. And they can sell it. It's business, man.
So how did it work for him and it ain't work for Mayweather?
Ooh,
Mayweather ain't losing nobody for no dollar.
ooh, for nothing.
He ran his own operation.
He was great.
He ran his own operation.
Nah, the nigga.
If the fix was in, Even Muhammad Ali had fixes. When the fix is in, the fix is in.
Muhammad Ali lost.
But I'm saying the fix is when the fix is in, the fix is in. That's what I'm saying. When you run, he said,
So-
"Look,
so-
what
so-
Denzel said.
so what is
Don't
it-
nobody own me though."
So what is it against Brady that you won't give the white boy his props?
No, I never stopped giving him
So
props.
this-
I
so-
say he got his. I say he the goat. In there.
So-
Don't get it twisted.
So this one, he really gonna get
Okay.
this one gonna get
All
under his
right.
I'm
skin.
saying, don't get
Okay,
it twisted.
all right, all
I
right.
say he the goat.
Okay.
But
So
I'm
the-
just saying, it's still business though.
Yeah.
Like I'm just,
So the last one. Who's gonna end up having the better career, LeBron James or Tom Brady?
Tom. Tom. I'm going with Tom.
Going with Tom?
I gotta go with Tom.
They
but it's the,
what you
the
think?
better career.
The better at the end of the day when they both hang them up.
I mean, it's gonna be that's hard to compare. It's two different. They
They,
No,
do what they do with Mike and they do with Mike and Brady now.
They're both good. Now look, if Tom wins again and LeBron wins again, then they still neck
No, I
and
think
neck.
what it is
Brady went to 10 Super
No.
Bowls, won 7.
Listen, Brady
LeBron went to 10 finals, won 3. Won 4, pardon himself. Yeah, he won
Pardon
4.
last year. Last year.
Word.
Last year.
Pardon.
Hey, I forgot about that
four.
one.
Now what I'm trying to tell you is now if he get to 6, then that's a whole different ballgame because he'll have 6 rings.
Yeah.
6 rings. He'll be the first. He'll be the first one.
Yeah, I can't be shitting on LeBron.
He'd be the
man.
first one with-
Talk about it, Sully. Come on, Sully. Talk
He'll
about
be
it.
the first one with a triple-double all-time career.
He'll be
Where
the
he-
first one with 6 rings.
Yes, yeah. Nah,
No,
I ain't gonna
no,
front. His
with-
numbers are
double.
stupid. Nah,
Where
his
he'll have
numbers
6
stupid.
rings,
Yeah.
the scoring title. He'd be the leading scorer from.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think LeBron could beat Jordan. I don't think nobody could beat Brady.
That's a
Nigga,
fact. That's a fact.
9?
Yeah.
Yes,
And then
That's a fact.
Brady was drafted low, right?
Yeah, Brady.
That's
I got,
That's the thing I gotta give to
Brady was drafted
He was drafted.
199th overall in
That's-
the 6th round.
That's a fucking
No.
That's
I
incredible.
watched the quarterback before him get hurt, and he had to come in.
Drew Bledsoe.
Drew Bledsoe.
And,
Yes.
never left.
And never left after
Word, that's
that.
what. That's how he got a
First round
shot.
pick from high school.
This
Yeah,
is
that's what I'm saying. LeBron was already.
Jay, didn't I say
LeBron
this
was
last
already
week?
set out.
And I
said the same thing last week.
But that makes it. I don't use that as a knock. Like how many first round niggas folded? He exceeded expectations.
He did.
Like
Yeah.
you coming in there, they comparing you to be great, and you exceeded. Like remember, he got there. He played against Tim Duncan, and Tim Duncan said, "Yo, look, this gonna be your league, just not right now."
I watched
And then he took it over.
Yeah.
See, everybody talk that, he talked that.
Yeah.
But if he put on the Knick uniform,
Yeah.
LeBron be the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
That'd be the only
What
reason
am I
why we
supposed to
buying
say?
tickets.
No, that's a fact.
Because LeBron playing. I'm with that.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
But so my thing is,
We might not brought tickets for the Nuggets. When they playing LeBron, we gonna buy some tickets.
that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, that's what I'm saying. I give a person they respect as if they playing for my team. You know what I'm saying? Like I give Tom Brady, like Tom Brady did what LeBron did. When they said LeBron, they said, "Yo, LeBron, you can't." They told LeBron, "Oh, he only ill because he in the East.
I'm not having
He only
this
beating up teams
conversation.
because he in the East. He went out west.
I'm not, yeah, and
And everybody out west went to
running
the East.
Yeah.
Niggas moved out.
I did, but I liked the Lakers.
Look, but
I
niggas
didn't know
moved out.
who was on Tampa Bay.
No, what I'm saying is, look.
Thank
No,
you.
they was only a quarterback away. No,
They had
Mike
Jameis.
No, they had Mike Evans. They had Howard.
Jameis.
Break.
No.
No, they had.
You gonna say Howard?
No, yeah, he was.
He was all right.
Yeah, they had a deep. They was a quarterback away.
They running
That's why
back.
he went there. They was a quarterback away. He just brought his tight end to get familiar. He did a LeBron.
Ah.
Hey, go get him. Go get him for me.
You hear this guy?
Go get Fournette for me.
He stay trying to make this argument for this guy, man.
What? Look, 'cause
Brady ain't do no with LeBron.
What you mean? He picked the team he wanted to go to. Bring me AB, bring me Gronk. Gronk came out of retirement.
He acting like everybody wanted AB.
Right.
Everybody wanted Rob Gronkowski. They looked at them like they was washed.
No, AB.
The
was
Lakers
on-
lost one year and got rid of everybody.
Facts.
And brung in one nigga that was great. They just hoped that they was gonna win.
And he brought all of them.
Yeah, he bought everybody else.
Everybody, look, and brought them a chip. In
Yeah.
the same year Kobe passed.
Nah,
Yeah,
brought him
I
a
got
chip.
y'all.
Brought him a
Yeah.
chip.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what I'm saying is everybody was talking about, like, oh, Tom Brady only could win because he in the weak-ass division. He went to the NFC and won.
He slaughtered everybody.
just like
all the
how LB
gunslingers.
I won't fight you with LeBron. LeBron's great too.
Yeah, he
That's
is.
all I be trying to
But
tell him.
I know
It's not
that.
about.
I will fight you with Kansas City. They wasn't ready for a veteran like that.
Nah.
Listen.
Because overall, Kansas City's a way better team than motherfucking Tampa
No.
Bay.
100%.
After you get
talking
past the, it's like listen. It's like playing. It's
You
like,
know sports.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay sucks.
No, they don't.
No,
I'm
to
if you
us because you know sports. But
No,
That's
I'm
a
saying
fact.
if you watch, if you like I've watched Tampa Bay, like they could have, like they've always had good teams.
I know
they
more
just
Cowboy
they
and Eagle
quarterback-
fans than I do Tampa Bay fans.
That's a fact.
And both of them teams ain't that.
100%.
great.
No, I'm just saying they quarterback. They was a quarterback.
100%.
They was a quarterback away.
No, they got something nice.
And
they got
it was
something,
a
they got
quarterback
something
away.
grand.
And what happened was you seen what? No, what it was he told Bruce Arians chill out.
Who scored all the touchdowns
Let me
in the
run
Super
this.
Bowl? Who scored all the touchdowns for Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl?
Gronk and AB.
And Fournette. So they wasn't just a quarterback away. Like
you mean?
Mike
If
Evans.
some three plays was on ready teams, they wouldn't have did
Word.
none of that.
Facts. Mike Williams and Mike Evans
Fournette wasn't.
did
Nigga, I
nothing.
ain't picked that nigga.
Facts.
In the fifth round, he
Facts.
wasn't shit.
They would have They
Fournette
listen,
wasn't shit.
Facts.
If you had
They cut him in
Listen,
Jacksonville.
bro.
Gave him away for nothing. Like, yo,
Let me tell you
Nothing.
something.
just like AB. They was like, yo, we don't want
Tom
you.
Brady
Word.
would have went there if they wasn't a quarterback away. I'm telling you, it's the reason why Peyton Manning went to the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
Because he's like, you know what, we're a quarterback away. I could make these. I got a good defense. All we need is I got good. He had great receivers. He wasn't even going during the year. He wasn't even going to like everybody else. He was going to Godwin and he was going to the other. That's what
Evans,
I'm saying.
Evans.
He wasn't going to them. He was going to make it happen with them. It just so happened that I could get AB.
Yeah.
That's all. Like I'm telling you, they was a quarterback away. Cause he know, like, yo, look, this is how we win, and this is how we win on the Patriots. We have a solid
You're not
defense.
gonna win.
Facts.
You're not.
Facts.
You're not.
Word
You
up.
know what I'm saying? I'm
prepared. I'm all for it. I'm still in the interview. You're not gonna win.
No,
that.
I'm just telling you though. But nah, it was.
But even the person he named another veteran that went to the Broncos and made it. You're not naming a newcomer. Like even my boy, what's Jackson or what's the kid name from Baltimore?
Lamar Jackson. Yeah.
Unbelievable, but
Matrix.
he's not ready
He's not
for
ready.
a ring.
He's not ready.
So your boy caught one last year
'Cause he was
because
ready.
No, them two niggas that went out, nigga, that
No,
Kelsey and
bruh.
them niggas was just they was catching anything he
No,
threw,
bro,
nigga.
I'm telling
Facts.
They been their asshole, niggas.
Bro,
They was catching it.
because
They wasn't missing nothing.
If he could, but that's what I'm telling you.
They was he has defense on them.
No,
and shit.
if he could,
Couldn't do nothing.
if he could stand up, you in trouble. That's all it is. If he got when he
Your quarterback, he throw like this.
When that-
Sideways,
Yeah.
around the
Because
Facts.
nice
baseball
one
player.
to stop him.
Facts.
Son, my
Facts.
nigga, they prepared for
Nah, he
they
just
knew
ain't
how
have
to
his
beat
own
him.
line. It was the fix was in.
Yeah.
Two niggas ain't gonna make
So when
that.
he come back next year and they win it, and he win it next year, then you'll see. That's what the fix is in.
My quarterback gonna be almost 50.
That's a fact.
I mean, it's cool. My quarterback ain't,
22.
and he gonna be racking rings up.
He's gonna be dope.
That's what I'm saying. He holding it down. He like
Damn,
he
man.
had the best start to a career ever.
No, dope.
You know what I mean?
So, we got about 7 minutes left, man. This was a
All
great
right, we
show.
have-
Flush, man. We appreciate you,
But like
man.
I said, I do a part 2 to everything I
Oh,
do.
no question.
Appreciate y'all. And
No
me
question.
saying that is hoping that y'all invite me
Oh,
back.
come on,
Do it
kid.
again, my
Anytime,
nigga.
man. Word the
I know
mother.
it's
governor,
so-
man.
Yeah,
Governor got the
governor,
keys,
word
man.
the mother. So before you go, we ask this to every artist that come to this show, man. If you had the opportunity to work with one MC and one producer on a dream project, who would it be?
Anybody, dead
And
or
why?
alive.
Anybody, dead or alive.
I mean, so let me go through my dead category. I done did songs with Old Dirty Bastard. I done did songs with Big L.
Uh-huh.
I done did songs with Prodigy. I
Yes.
done did songs with Sean Price.
Yes.
I done did songs with Big Pun. Damn, I can go on a little bit more.
Yeah, nah, we know.
This is a whole.
That's why I say it's a part. We got a part 2 coming. Word the
It's a whole
mother.
project. One artist.
If you ask me this question again, I'll probably give you a different answer. But being that what y'all asked tonight, I'm gonna have to go with that. So I'm gonna go with Nas.
Nah,
Who the
we need to see that. Word the mother.
Producer, I'm gonna go Premier.
Oh my God,
That'd
be hard.
Gotta be ugly. Word the mother, man.
I think I can make that happen.
You can. You can make that happen. You can make that happen. Word the mother, man.
Tested.
You heard it here on the Oddcast, man. Word the mother, man.
That's what I said,
Flush,
like-
Nas, and Premier.
That's what I'm saying. You answered. That's what I mean. A lot of people get.
A lot of people get stuck. they get stuck.
I probably
Yeah.
answered the quickest.
Word the mother, yeah, you was.
Who you said?
Who you said?
Biggie and Trey.
Yeah,
That's nice.
Give me
Yeah.
Biggie and Trey.
word,
He went to. You caught both errors. That's
That's
cool.
what I'm saying. Give me
That's
Biggie
cool.
and Trey because
word.
sick of mama kicking that good a job.
Word to
Once
mother.
he did that, I knew him over Dre beats.
Yeah.
After Mad Blood Chin Chin, we had
Word,
to play
man.
a
Piece of
game.
shit up.
So,
I think he
So
made
the
the
rap-
LA niggas look bad, my
facts.
nigga.
Word the mother, yeah, he
Fuck
killed
that
they
shit.
beat. Word.
He made- Real
All
talk,
my
he made
life I was
LA niggas
considered
look
at
bad,
the
and he
worst.
made Wu-Tang
Considered
look
from
crazy
a
on
Yeah,
mother.
cream.
on the
Still
cream
not
joint.
sure.
Word. Crushed LA dudes on that
And
LA joint and crushed the
crushed
Wu on
Wu-Tang
the.
on cream.
No disrespect to the Wu, but big crush that
Oh yeah,
joint.
because he
Word the
came
mother.
back because you know bit
On that
off
cream
Nas
joint.
shit. He said, "Oh
Word.
really?"
Word.
He said, "Oh really?" He got on that joint and danced on that shit like.
Unbelievable.
So
He's
flush.
still dancing on that shit in the afterlife. He's dancing on that shit right now.
Just to
I'm
wrap it
sorry,
up.
I'm sorry. I know we got to end it.
Nah,
I
just
got-
wrap it
I
up.
got this- I got this red shit here.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Is
Word
this their
up.
fault? Is this coming to part two? If it was the regular brown looking stupid bottle, it'd have been a
So-
part one. It's coming to part two, man.
So flush, man. Where can people go to support you? Follow your movement. Is there any merch, anything that people could cop, anything like that?
Like I said, even with a lot of my old school, I'm late on that, but I actually got my man right now that I fuck with, Roy Raps. He's actually got the merch lined up, shit like that. I don't really have no time for that, and it's not that I don't have no time. It's not enough time in a day for
Gotcha.
my age.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I'm 20, I could do a lot.
Yeah.
Nigga, at my age, it's like, nigga, after doing remote learning, nigga, I gotta cook dinner.
Facts. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Oh,
Facts.
facts.
Shout out to
Fact.
Flush. Wow, that's-
Nigga.
So you know, I
He
don't got much. Like niggas are calling me, but yo, come in the studio and just hang out. I can't just hang out. Well,
respect that.
I want to come.
I
I
respect
want to
that.
vibe with you all
No,
day.
you can't do it.
Nah, nigga, nobody know how to cook asparagus like me.
Fact.
Word,
Nah, so where can people follow you and find
So I mean, I'm definitely on Instagram. On Instagram, it's Roy Flush. On Twitter, it's the real Roy Flush. Or I'm a hood nigga. When you go downstairs to your pub, I might be in there with your
No
aunt.
question.
Yeah,
Real
that's what it
talk.
is.
No
Yeah, I'm getting
question.
Hennessy. She getting Johnny Walker. So I like. I'm just that. I'm gonna go where you don't expect me to go. You know what I'm saying?
No question.
Or like one time I was out, I got my kids with me, and we in the supermarket, and this kid run up on me. He's crying. Yo, Roy, if I came with my kids is looking at me like, Daddy, what did you do to him? He was like, Nah, you just helped me through college.
Wow.
Or my kids like, damn, Daddy, you are famous. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? So I'm just not shy. I'm not shy to be around people, man.
Wow.
Fuck it, I love it.
Nah,
Some people
man.
rather be behind the cameras. I want to be in front of the camera.
No question. No question, man.
But thank you
Salute.
for having me.
Nah,
my nigga.
thank
Word.
you, man.
no problem,
Appreciate you,
Flush.
King. Word up, man.
Appreciate
For real. Shout out to Royal Flush, man. Shout out to the Oddcast, man. Don't forget every Friday, 8 to 10. Catch me, Vague, and DJ JOJ. Next week, we going to do our Who's the Best MC thing.
We gonna do the odd man out.
The odd man out.
Yeah, we gonna do the odd man out.
We got to do that right.
Nah, odd man
You know
out,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? Odd
yeah.
man out next week.
'Cause I
Biggie,
don't wanna
Jay-Z,
have
and
to crush
Nas.
y'all.
You know what I'm saying? We going to do it right. We had a great interview with Flush. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't want to do it. So on that note, man, I want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in on
Shout out to
Facebook.
Flush, man.
Word
Yes,
up.
yes,
Shout
a
out
new
to
man.
album
Peace,
come
man.
out my birthday, May 12th.
Oh.
I will be up here
Oh, yeah,
the first
yeah.
week of May
Blasting
to
it
let you
off.
know who's on it.
No question.
You know, I'm a person that I'm gonna bring it back to the old school. I'm gonna put up who's the producer, who's the features.
Let's
Remember
go.
we used to get an album, you see everybody.
Yeah.
Hell
so I'm
yeah.
gonna do it like that. So
Okay,
definitely,
let's go.
thank y'all for having me,
Nah,
my
salute
nigga.
to you,
Thank
man.
you.
Salute,
Thank
man. Word. So on that note, man, SteelsdaGreat, Ali Vegas. Shout out to Will Sully in the building.
Yo.
Shout out to Royal Flush. Shout out to DJ JOJ, man. We are the Oddcast. Signing off. Peace.
I'ma tell y'all some real shit that happens in the hood, man. This shit happens everywhere. You hear me? I wake up early in the morning with hangovers, looking for my wallet and my keys to my Range Rover, thinking to myself all I had was